Hi, I'm Michelle Brain and I am the midwife hypnotist. And today we're going to talk about you and the nature of you. What you're made up with, your DNA, your temperament, your fabric, the person who you truly are. So often people spend years in therapy or years just trying to work out who they are and how they can be like other people that they work with, that they live with, that they're friends with. So, to get an understanding of that, think about somebody who's really shy and all their life struggling to be around other people because they really don't enjoy lots of people around them. So, going to a party was always struggling. They may go to therapy to try and get tools to be able to work, to do those sort of things, but in fact they really don't even like it. It's not in their DNA, it's not in their nature. They're shy, they're timid, they're introverted, and yet they want to be like other people. Or they think there's something wrong with them. They think that they should be like that, and they don't understand why. So let's just stop for a minute. Just take a minute and think about you. What's your fabric? What's your nature? What has DNA given you? What sort of person are you? And many people have never been asked that question. They've never actually stopped to think about them. So take a few minutes to do that now. And even if you want, stop the video and just write down the attributes that make you who you are. And that's without you wanting to be anybody else. It's just who you are. So when you've done that, think about embracing those attributes. Think about growing them, cultivating them. Being shy is okay. Being shy might lead you into a job where you're working with people on an individual basis, really listening to them, deep, meaningful conversations. Whereas somebody who's outgoing might want to work in hospitality or, a singer in a band or what. Your DNA will drive you towards that area if you listen to yourself. If you take the time to listen to your unconscious, listen to what you're listening to. And stop trying to be that person. And, a simple way to make, perhaps for you to understand this is think about yourself as a rose bush. And think about that rose bush being out in the middle of Australia, out in the desert, surrounded by beautiful, big, luscious cactus. Really sturdy, very amazing plants with the really big spikes and such an amazing flower. Now, if you put that rose bush next to those cactuses, it might survive, but it won't flourish. And that rose can wish or want those spikes off that cactus, the long big spikes, the beautiful big flower. It might want the strength that cactus has, but it's never going to have it. It's a rose bush. So if we take the rose bush out of that desert and we take it to where it will flourish, we put it in a climate that it will love, we cultivate it, we fertilise it, and it grows beautiful flowers, beautiful foliage. That's the fabric, that's the makeup, that's the DNA of that rose. It's never going to be a cactus. So take some time this week and really look at your DNA, look at your makeup, look at your fabric, and start to cultivate what is truly yours. Because it's okay just to be you. And surround yourself with like-minded people. Surround yourself with roses. There's lots of different sorts of roses. There's climbing roses. There's short roses. There's big roses. There's different coloured roses. So surround yourself with like-minded people. That's just a little tip for this week, a little tool for your toolbox. And don't forget to drop in on me at michellebrain.com. Thanks for joining me.